everybody, and welcome to episode 16 of Ballyspring with me, Brian Brew Royalty. Well, in this episode, I remember that I have two barley fields behind a new farm. Uh, in the last episode, I bought field 92 up near the shop, thinking that I'd be short of straw, and then I realised, hey, no, I have two more fields here. So we're down here with the John Deere. Let's get started. Going to get all these two harvested here. Oh, I have to unfold this fella. I was wondering what was going on. So, come on, I have it on. There we go. Takes a second for this to go. Then it gets cracking. So yeah, there we are. Down on the new farm. I had totally forgotten I had done these two. I have too much land apparently. But there I was over there. There's field 92 over there. I have it baled and all, harvested. And I was thinking to myself, oh look, I have two more fields over there. Not to worry. All going to come in handy. I seem to have missed a small bit there when I was doing the old seeding. Not too bad though. Not too bad at all. And it says it's going to rain, so we better get ourselves moving here. Oh, I did think I had missed that tree, but apparently not. No, it's rubbing off it there. Oh, it does look like I've missed a bit. Oh, okay. Looks like we're not going to be getting that little bit of barley there. The old tree was kind of in the way. But yeah, this is a little bonus now. Having these two fields here, I had absolutely forgotten I had them done. And just looking down over there, and I said to myself, well, I own those two fields as well. So what I probably should do is I should probably purchase field 82 there as well and stick in a gate here. And it'd just be a handy way of getting up through the fields and down through the fields down to this farm. But not with 20,000 in the bank. Maybe we may have a bit more. It's fun to do harvesting, especially when you're doing grass for so long. Trusty old John Deere getting it done. The National Ploughing Championships are on in Ireland at the moment. It's been absolutely spilling rain, so best of luck getting down there and getting home without getting your wellies dirty. But I hope everyone had fun. Lots of YouTube farmers are there. I saw Funky Farmer and Farmer P and Farmer Phil. They're all heading down. And looks like they had lots of fun. Looking forward to seeing those videos when they come out. I have the tractors lined up there at the back of the farm with the trailers ready to go whenever they get the call. Nice dark colour on this barley. Hope you got a good price for it. Struggling to turn a little bit here. And doesn't have the most responsive accelerator, this thing. But it does okay. That's a nice shot there now. You can see the dust coming out the top. You can see the chaff being spat out the back. I always love watching the harvesters at work. There is a kind of a new law here in Ireland now that you can't shoot pigeons and crows unless they're standing corn. So usually what happens is if a farmer has 2 or 3 fields, as soon as he has one half cut, I'd get a phone call and they'd say, right, come down. So you'd be setting out your decoys and things and getting yourself all set up, and the farmer will be harvesting away behind you and you'll be firing out into the other field. And just nice to watch the old harvester going around the field, something therapeutic about it. It's just all so slow and dusty and pretty cool. Be out there for hours and hours just working away. Then maybe someone else might just come in, take over from him for a while. And the harvester be moving through the fields. Big, fairly big fields. Small harvesters might take 2 days to get the harvesting all done, maybe 3-4 days. And then almost in the blink of an eye, the baler just comes in, builds up all that straw, and quick as a flash, there'll be teleporters, trailers, tractors, and boom, it's gone, all done. All you're left with is stubble fields until the next time comes around, depending on whether they're doing spring barley or winter barley when it gets sowed. But you get so used to seeing the barley growing in the field, and then you kind of look in and there's no barley there. It's kind of unusual to see it. Are we stuck? We are kind of stuck. Just kind of got stuck there on the... I think we got stuck on the straw or something like that. That must mean we have a really good yield of straw. Let me see. Maybe there's something to do with this. Maybe I need to lower this a bit or lift this one a bit. Not really sure. Just see now what this does. I don't see it in there. Maybe that's a door or something. Ah, it's a door, yeah, okay. Fair enough. I thought it might be to lift up the header or something like that. Oh wow, we're at 86%. Let's lift that header there now. You can hear the church bells in the background. Just look at that countryside view. Absolutely brilliant. See our cows down there. They should be all happy. Should have them all fed and everything like that. I know I've only 93%, but it's going to suit me now to hop out. I just want to turn off the harvester, jump up. I'll run down here now and I'll get I think the class is in the front there. Bring that up. Where are you going? Running up. Excitement. Oops. Just trying to zoom in a small bit there. We can go through the crops because I have crop destruction turned off. I should be able to park here. Yep. Don't need that on. Leave that there filling. We can hop back in. Just see it there. John Deere. "50 years of leadership." Need to check when the rain is coming actually, because I don't want to get stuck out here. So, oh yeah, it's saying that at 6 o'clock, so we have loads of time. Plenty of time now to get all this done. Since I was last on this map, Court Farms dropped, Oxygen David. The level of detail on the map is just incredible. Going in around the house and everything like that. just getting the chance to kind of have a quick look at it. So I like what I'm seeing so far, but I also really like this map. Just drawn to this map. Of course, it's an Irish map, so that's it. That's probably helping it a lot. I know Farm Sim Snowy did a real life tour of Court Farms Farm, and we kind of watched along with that. That was nice. And Mr. CDP now is doing a series on it as well. And Farm Sim Snowy is doing a series on it. It's a popular map. I just think because it came out on PC, so many people were doing it on PC, that something has been taken from it, being a new map to console. And there's just so many Let's Plays and things like that. Possibly that the hype just got hyped up too much, but it is a nice map. I do like Oxygen David maps. The level of detail he does, it's just incredible, and he always brings those maps to console. Forever grateful. I just think that because it was so delayed in getting it from PC down to console, I just think something was lost there. And I'm not sure if I like it as much as I like this map. This map was a surprise to me that it came to console. I had heard about this map being on PC, but I had no idea that it was ever going to get to console or anything like that. So I think it was this map that people were talking about being on PC. But the PC players get everything. They have it all. They have animals and, you know, different mods and stuff that we just can't get on console with copyright. I'm a console player. I like playing on the console. I've never had a PC. I don't think I'll ever get one. Just so used to playing on PlayStation, it's just second nature to me. I did inquire about one about maybe 2.5 years ago. Someone was going to build me one for, I think they wanted €1,000 or €1,100, which was probably a good deal at the time. I just had said that it would be for farming simulator and, you know, editing videos and things like that. But PlayStation 5 came out then, and you know, I was just so happy with PlayStation 5. I think I was just like, I'll leave the PC for another while. So yeah, I'm happy on console. I like being limited-ish with stuff. We do get a lot of stuff onto console now as well. You know, bigger capacity trailers and things like that. That just make gameplay so much easier for us. Not having to be so rigid with things. But I also like that I can't press a button and boom, we have 10 million euros in the bank, or press a button and the tractors are all washed, or, you know, that kind of stuff. But best of luck to PC players. It is a PC game originally. It's just not. It's just too much stuff you can do on PC, and I know my head would be turned. I'd be like, wonder can I make every field into a barley field by pressing this button? Boom, okay. Then, you know, you don't really need to seed things anymore, and you don't really need to spend the time. I like to have the little bit of graft to spend the time to do things. Now, do I have enough time to be playing Farmland Simulator every day? Absolutely not. No, and I can only play it when I can. But that's also the draw of the game, that the time playing is a little bit limited, so it's fun to get back to it. We're almost done this field here now. We can start straight into the other field, but I think I might as well just unload this here now into this tractor as we go past. Oops. Well, sure, look, it wouldn't be an episode with me out in Ballyspring if I didn't crash into something. Actually, you know what I could do here now is I need to get out here and get the header trailer out of the way. There we go. That'll knock it out of the way. I couldn't see which way was which. Looks like I missed a small bit seeding down there as well. Not bad for 2 fields I cut out myself. I can just run down with this now, I think. It's funny how it just popped up there when I hooked up to it, but I think I'll run down with this down into the farm and then run back up for the trailer. Might be the best idea. Just unhook it there. I am getting rid of some of the bales, as I said before in the last episode. All going down to Omatana's silo. That's just handy for me to put the bales because I kept getting the bale limit warning, and I definitely didn't want that. So it is a little bit cheaty, of course, that you have storage for all these things, but I would gladly have 100,000 bales around the place, hooked up to every sort of a laneway and byway, but just won't let you. Now, can we get out here? With the header down and the header on. Will it let us go? It will, you know. Oh, how about that? And we're harvesting again. I like the way the little wing mirrors are set out there. Well, not actually wing mirrors, are they? They're more just like an armoured indicator light. Okay, put that there now. Now we're cooking with diesel. It does take a couple of seconds for this harvester to get back up to speed. It will do 10 kilometers an hour, but it slows down here a bit at all. It just takes a couple of seconds just to get it back up and running. Now, rusty gate there needs to be painted. It was one of my first jobs as a child. Well, I guess child, maybe 9-10 years of age. Farmers would pay you to paint their gates, drop you off with a paintbrush and some paint, and off you go. Once a year, once every 2 years. I can't even remember how much we get paid for it. Boring enough old job. There'd be ages painting the old gates. They weren't round tubes like that. They were flat iron, wrought iron gates, old gates. Oh, it'd take you ages to get in all the nooks and crannies. But still though, I'm sure we got paid enough for it. I don't, it obviously was something anyway, but it can't have been that bad if I can't remember. If it was bad, I'm sure now I remember it. Just gotta be careful of this old wall here now. I want to be able to collect all the barley. I don't want to be hitting down, knocking down that wall, because if the cows get into this field, we're in big trouble. There's an absolute ton of baling contracts there, ready to go. I'll see once I have all these done. Oops. I'll see once I have all these done whether I have time to do maybe 2 or 3 baling contracts. Just missed a little spot there, you can just see it there. Very small little spot there. That's okay. There's always going to be something. Actually, that's mad. We're up to 50% full already. I did not think we would be hitting 50% just like that yet. As you can see now, harvester, as it goes up the hill, 6 kilometers, 7 kilometers, 8 kilometers. Can't get to 10, just too much capacity there. Of course, it is carrying nearly 7,000 litres of corn as well, and I'm sure all that weight is over that front axle. Like a shaker deck there going up along like you'd see on Gold Rush, just shaking it up and down, just in there. Don't think we're going to make it the whole way around again without having to unload. But actually what I might do is I might just put that out there, hop out and hop over the fence here, because I think this one's going to be full anyway now, or as close as, yeah, 96%. So let's get the last 4% of this full. TB14, that's grand. We'll have lots of barley to sell come January. I think it's January that the good prices come out. $100, right? Okay, so follow this line down around. Won't be long gathering speed going down this hill. Well, let's hope the brakes in the class are good. Let's hope we don't hit anything else. All knocked off. I was wondering why the beacon was still going, the flasher was still going. It was the flasher, not the beacons. We can hop into this one here now. I think this one is the TS16, but it's actually a less capacity trailer, even though it's a 14 versus a 16, but that's, I'm not sure how that's working out, but that's how it works. Got some good equipment here now. It's handy having all these tractors around the place. Not the biggest tractors in the world. They're really doing a great job. Now we can leave that there. T7225. Lower the header. We can power it up. Bring in this pipe. Away we go again. Should be able to get to 10 kilometers per hour relatively faster now without all that weight of that barley on board. And 3 or 4 more swipes of the field, we will have this knocked out of the park. Do 10 all the way down this hill anyway, there won't be any trouble there. Cows are in and out in the shed. Seem happy. Of course I could check that there now. Yeah, they're all okay. Effectiveness, everything's okay there. They're okay. They're all okay. And they're okay too. Just a little bit light on the straw. And we can get them more straw anyway. We have loads of straw now. We'll be kicking straw all the way by the time we get to it. think we were going to be a little bit light on straw. Nope. We got lots. That's the struggle now. This is where the struggle gets real. We're back up this hill. I can't remember if I put the biggest capacity engine in this. I could. Just can't remember if I did or didn't. Probably did, you know. Liftable bales mod. That's gas. Throwing in all the small bales by hand. You won't get too many volunteers to do that nowadays, I'd say. Say this harvester could possibly run a wider header as well. Even though this one's plenty big. Just looking at it there, I'd say this could nearly run a bigger header. You know, a metre or two bigger. I think we missed a little bit there. That's always going to happen when you're harvesting. A few tiny little bits here, there and everywhere. Cows are in slow motion, happiness over there. Need to buy up all these little fields around here to keep the money making going. At least that way then we can slip all the way over to the shop at our leisure, straight across. Amazing to see that we're already 50% full in the harvester. It just feels like we unloaded there a couple of seconds ago. %. Yep. Gonna get a nice haul out of this as well. And then I'll have to see what's next for sowing. Canola, oats, wheat, barley. That's about it. Grass. Guess we'll go with wheat or barley again, I guess. We don't need more grass. Could go canola, but I don't know what the yield will be and the price from all that. Plus, we need straw. Now, there is a possibility that the map makers have straw from canola in here. Some map makers did do that, but I'm not going to chance my arm with that one until I do know. So, and the barley's after turning out really well, in fairness. I don't think we need to change. Yeah, maybe just barley again. At least for one more season, maybe. That might be the best option. I was watching Mr. City P the other day, and he was saying to run 3-month days, so that you get more contracts popping up and more things popping up. But we seem to be doing okay here with 1 or 3-day months, but we're doing 1-day months. Haven't had too many shortfalls on the old contract side. Nothing out of the very ordinary. So the next thing will be now is to come in here, bail up field 74, which is over there. This is field 73. Hopefully we can make it to the top of this without too much bother and without filling up. And back to tending all the animals, cultivating the fields, get them ready for next month for sowing. Busy enough little jobs, but doable. All happy. You can actually see the biogas plant from here, just over the fields. That's kind of cool. Going cab for this last little bit here. There's lights on. That's filling it up alright, but nothing too full yet. Hop up on the waiter to be able to open the roof. Oh yeah, we might actually get all this into these two trailers. That'd be handy. Certainly won't fill the harvester with what's left there. Lift this up again till I get a bit of momentum going, maybe. Oh yeah, one or two more passes and we'll have all this done and dusted. Won't take me long to pass back around with the baler and bale all this. Any of the silage bales that ferment, I think I'm going to take them straight over to the Bonanza silo and just pop them in as silage, which will give me a chance to store a few straw bales, because we do have the straw blower, and don't want to be popping too much straw in to Bonanzas if I don't have to, because it's just cool having to, having the bales and just being able to work with them. But just kind of cool to watch him blowing in the straw as well. Even though it's a little bit extra hassle, you could just drive up to the silo and take out the straw and tip it in with the trailer, but where's the fun in that? Not saying that won't happen, just saying it's more fun with the bales. I'll have to double check on the manure, the slurry side of things. Do we have enough to get all these fields cultivated and get the fertilized state back on them again? Hopefully we can. Lift that now. Let's go get this last little bit here. Oh, 2 fields down. No workers needed. No workers requested. Just plain old Brian Brew horsepower getting it done. Let out this pipe now. Lift that. Off that. Hopefully we can get back to the John Deere. Or, oh, it's New Holland, yeah. Back to the New Holland now. Oops, missed a spot there. Well, happens. That's farming for you. 66%. Should have enough in this. Put the anchors on. The old stoppets. going down there. It's going to be tight, you know. Nope, thought it was going to get up a bit more than that. Oh, let's knock off this. Let's knock off that for there now. Take this straight down to the other farm. There's John Deere ready to come in and bale. Oops. What did we, Oh, it was just the weight of it. Literally the weight of it just pulled me back up against the side of the building there. I was kind of looking over here saying, sure, I'll go this way. It might be easier. And the shed got me. This looks like it's ready to be mowed again. Could be busy time on the farm here. Every time you turn that corner, you'd be wondering, is there going to be a car coming, or what's going to be coming around that corner? It's not the biggest lane. This one closes that there. Okay, that's fine. It's all hay there. That can all go in, actually. Is any of this fermented? Yep, silage. It's all silage. Okay, so I can come back up here and get rid of all of them. Good to know. And our corn is down here growing away. How bad? We ain't doing too bad at all. Still didn't do anything with this down here. Got lots of straw in there. Need to cut down these trees and do that, but I haven't got around to it yet. Been busy bee. See if I can just reverse this into the shed like a normal farmer. It does tip it a long way, doesn't it? Sound effects of that trailer, pretty good. Perfect. Well, you know what, folks, not gonna keep you too long with this one. Episode 16 in the bag. I'm gonna get the other trailer load of barley down here into this silo, and then I'm gonna start moving a few bales around and start cultivating things. And yeah, that's it done. Gotta figure out what to do with all this here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks to all my subscribers. As I said before, the videos are not going to be maybe one every week, maybe one every 2 weeks. So they won't be coming thick and fast, but they will be coming. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you can follow along on Ballyspring. Really enjoying this map, as I said before. And yeah, thanks to everyone who leaves a comment and a like, and of course you can share if you want that. And happy farming, everyone.